Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot!
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Seedorf with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Marcelo makes a dash for it. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's a quick one. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Bout of passing here, really. Shot a goal! Oh, no, and again! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Lahm plays it short. Driven in. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Paris Saint-Germain, chance for a shot! Galatasaray have their second corner now. Mbappe with the clearance. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Showing good feet, flashes it across. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. That has not gone well. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Pelé. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nicely weighted ball, so no flag here. Seedorf deals with that comfortably. Ibrahimovic, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Pelé!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the far post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ball's out once more. Oh no, this does not look good. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, now he goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. And Messi! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And here's Seedorf. Plays a sharp little ball here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And back to the keeper they go. 60 minutes played. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played back. Marcelo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Good take, and is he in? And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Messi. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Real chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Kvaratskhelia was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Kvaratskhelia. Number 4,
And he's there to clear it.
Vitinha. Number 10,
Oh, good read.
Messi.
That's great positioning, so
Number
good from him.
16, Rodri.
Paris Saint-Germain
On the
has the
field,
chance to go the other
number
way.
22, Erling Haaland.
Now it's Pedri.
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's some great
Number
running on show
14,
here, but ultimately there was no way
Number
through.
5, Schneider. Number 42,
It's a really
Toure.
well-measured ball.
Substitution.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Haaland.
Galatasaray really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard. Shifted it to the flank. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And here's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Seedorf. Bellingham. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Varane cuts it out. Caught offside that time. That's been intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard! Goal! Milan! And we have liftoff! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been cut out, well played. And this is Ibrahimovic. Varane spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic going after that. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Now the chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Swings it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. This is the time you need that pace.
Marcelo. Played into the box. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
It's a really well-measured ball. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's having a pop! Oh, it rattles the bar! Missed by a fraction. That's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Rummenigge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a sharp pass. And this is Cruyff. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Ibrahim. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Paris Saint-Germain leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that was nowhere near his best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And smartly reclaimed. He's on it, can he get away? That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Has a look and plays it forward, pinches it off him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's headed upfield. That is good alertness. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed a good chance here. Lacking in accuracy.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 10. Seedorf. À leur place, le numéro 11. Le
And
numéro
it's
7.
Hazard.
Cristiano
Hazard
Ronaldo.
going face to face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Semenyo. Semenyo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Semenyo! And no, just off target. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Marcelo gets into a good position. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Passes short and sharp. Dembele. That's the keeper's ball. Yamal. And it's Gullit. And he can thump it away. Saliba. Azar. Semenyo. Azar. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well,
he leaps for it! And he's there to belt it away. And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Changement en cours.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. This is Dembele. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldo finds himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chips it through. And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's a throw. And this is Ronaldo.
Il y aura 2
It's a
minutes
promising
de temps
build-up.
additionnel.
That's tidy. Crosses it in here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. That's at the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine...
Shoots! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Pelé. Swings in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. And this is big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lahm with the short one. Hangs in. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Pelé. That looks a cracking ball. Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Cruyff.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rossi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf proves too strong, too smart. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. Araujo with the clearance. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thinks about the shot. Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Oh, that is really good tenacity. And he's taking no chances there. Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm with the clearance. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Great vision. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Pelé. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Gullit.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Looking for the run. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Dembele driving for... Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Gullit. Gullit plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Marcelo. Hoisted in. De Rossi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff, and it's Gullit. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. Passing nice and neat. And now the breakaway. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, super ball. He's onside. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13, Dembele. Number 7.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Hazard.
Number 17.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number 6, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 22, Hazard. Number 10, Schneider. Number 21, Messi.
Pedri.
Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good strength. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bale. Cross needs to be good. Well, the clearance is short. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri goes short. Lovely bit of skill. And the finish! And it's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That's a decent clearance. De Rossi. Oh, sweet feet. Opts to play it back.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira.
2 added minutes
And it's
have been
Gullit.
indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Gullit. Filippo Inzaghi in. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Lahm taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So what do you take away from it all?